The key to the universe is in this image, this painting right now. Now this is the brush. We don't know how to fucking talk. No one ever told us how to talk. No one ever told us how to express our emotions. So I'm teaching you how you fucking do that shit now. Cropping and editing. Rewriting the story, right? You already did this one, Dave. You already talked about cropping.
Crop it out.
I'm gonna talk about it again, because some of you don't listen. Let's re-edit. Are you a DJ? We always see Snoopy from one perspective, right? We never see him from this perspective. This is the side view of his house. And so he is balancing, that's his head. So he's balancing on that point right there. But you never see that perspective. You only see him from the side view and you go, oh look, he's chilling. He's not chilling. He's on a bed of needles. He's having a hard time. Here's another one. You see this all the time, right? What's that? That's Jesus, right? That's Jesus. Maybe there was a Renaissance painter, I think, that did it from his feet. And it was like this perspective. You looking through his feet. This is the top of the cross. Now you're looking straight down, right? And then here's my man JC's arms. Here's his hair. Here's his crown of thorns. So now you just change the perspective, right? So now you're looking at Jesus from above. If you're gonna be the great artist, the best you can be, what did I tell you? You gotta stay curious. What did you just say? I said you gotta stay curious. The second you're not curious, you're dead in the water. You did the worst day of painting. Oh, my painting sucks. My art is laughable. It's humiliating. That means you went for it. So you challenge yourself, you push yourself out of your comfort zone. You're just dropping nuggets on us right now. So if we're gonna be the best artists, then we have to do an inventory. We have to take a look at our whole lives. Get that little magnifying glass, and we gotta go through everything that we do and go, what no longer serves us? What art supplies are broken that we don't need anymore? It's just taking up space, it's cluttering. You become EC, emotionally constipated. Let's do a colonic right now and get it all out. And how do you do that? You just keep talking. Let's do a full inventory and let's look at it from another perspective. Part of my origin story is being rejected by women. Girls liked me, but not romantically. So there was a girl I liked, and I knew her favorite color was purple, so I drew her purple butterflies all the time. And my voice dropped, my balls dropped a little bit before other people, so I sounded cool. I
sounded like a man.
But what they don't know, and this is my story, is it didn't happen naturally. I ripped my vocal cords on purpose. Take it away! Screaming so that my throat would get shredded. And when that happened, this girl, all of her friends started saying, hey, he sounds like Christian Slater from that movie Heathers.
Did you say a cherry or Coke slushy?
I didn't.
So what am I doing? What am I doing? I am taking a silver Sharpie and I would write poetry to all the different ways. And I would just write pages and pages with this silver marker. We get to high school and everyone was very confused. They were like, how is the mutated, emo, awkward, shy guy dating the hottest girl in school? So anyways, I get my heart broken. She dumps me by the slushy machine, by the swim gym. In that moment, I went dark into depression, dark into emo, dark into, where's my black? I went into this, I went into this, I went into that, right? Crying black tears like I am now. And at that point, the hidden blessing in all this is in that moment, I didn't care anymore. So I threw myself into dangerous situations. I would fight anybody at my school. I didn't care. What are you gonna do to me? You can't hurt me. I've been hurt beyond repair. And then life goes on, right? How would I represent life? Life happens. I go train hopping, I go to art school, I lose my virginity, I get arrested, I sell my first painting, and life happens, right? And somewhere along the way, I became, for a moment in time, a very, very famous artist. A new social media thing came out called Facebook, and I wasn't on it, and I guess there was people on there impersonating me. Long story short, call Mark Zuckerberg, he gets me my own Facebook page.
Sure, Dave, whatever you need. I love you, bro.
And I see on there that my old girlfriend from 20 years ago, one message, hey, how are you? The story I had written about myself and my life is, I'm too fragile, I'm too much of a lover, I can't trust humans, I can't trust women. People are not safe, they're not to be trusted, and keep running. So I call her up, we catch up, we say, how's life? And it's kind of like talking to a stranger because I don't know her and she doesn't really know me. And she says, congratulations on all your success. And then I say, hey, can I make amends to you? Can I apologize to you? She goes, yeah, well, what do you mean? And if I'm being honest right now, it was like gaslighting her. It wasn't really to make amends. It was more to shame her or to let her know how hurt I was. So I told her that day by the swim gym when you dumped me by the slushy machine, what that did to me. And then I told her this whole story that I just told you of how that destroyed me. Like I raced to victim and go, this is what you did to me, right? And she said, are you finished now? I said, yeah. He said, have you ever once stopped during your story to think about what that was like for me? And the answer is, selfishly, no. I never thought about what it was like for her. And she goes, you know, if you don't remember, I was new to your school. And then the hot, mean girls took me in right away and they started putting makeup on me and telling me how to dress. And at home, you don't know this, but I came from a broken home. And then there's just this like cute dude at school who's drawing me purple butterflies, who's telling me sweet stories. So then I get to high school and I get thrown into, hey, I didn't ask to look like this. Everyone goes, you're pretty, so you can't date a guy that looks like that. It's kind of weird because for me, it's the best looking I've ever been in high school. And I apologized to her. I said, I'm sorry. I never saw it from your perspective. She was a lost, scared child being peer pressured to do this and that. And what was never used? What was never used? Your mouth. Oh, this is the answer to all relationships. This is proper communication. We're fucking idiots. I don't know. How do you feel right now? I don't know. We don't know how to fucking talk. No one ever told us how to talk. No one ever told us how to express our emotions. So I'm teaching you how you fucking do that now. Change our perspective. I just broke this brush. That happened, right? That happened, right? Right? That happened. That happened right now. Yeah. Now this is the brush. Now this is the brush. Now zoom in. Now zoom in. Now we changed everything. You only looked at it this way. I looked at it this way. You look at it from every end, you go, oh, we're all the same. We're all the same. We're all hurt children trying to get better, perfectly imperfect, unrepeatable miracles of the universe. So once you understand this, not up here, but in here, say it with your chest, in here in your gut, then that's when change happens. I don't know what's going on here. The key to the universe is in this image, this painting right now. And I feel so many different emotions and I don't know why. And I'm pretty sure someone's gonna say I'm doing blackface, which I'm not. I'm telling you right now, the answer to the question that you don't even know, the answer to the question that you don't even have, is in this right. Dosame.